And this is why the scholars have stated that it is haram to deal with insurance. Now, having said that, there is a difference, a distinction between whether I'm dealing with the insurance out of choice or is it mandated upon me. For example, other than medical insurance, sometimes we tend to insure our cars. We ask, is this voluntary or mandated? The vast majority of countries worldwide, they oblige you to insure your car for a third party, meaning that if you were involved in an accident, your insurance company pays for the damages your car had caused, but they do not pay for your own damages. And this is mandated in many countries. In this case, scholars say that to get involved in such an insurance is permissible out of necessity, because if you don't, you would be breaking the law, they'll fine you, maybe put you in jail, etc. These scholars say, due to such permission of dealing with insurance due of necessity, also means that you may benefit from it, because they're taking your premium whether you like it or not. So you may benefit once you were involved in an accident, and the insurance company may pay for the damages you had caused. Coming back to Faraz's question, due to the policy of the country, that is Canada, which mandates that foreign students must pay for insurance, otherwise they would expel them or kick them out of the country. In this case, as long as you are forced to pay, you may benefit from that insurance when you need to pay for your bills or to claim the bills that you have paid already from the insurance company, and Allah Azza wa Jal knows best.
For instance, somebody signs a contract with the insurance company, life insurance for instance, that upon death that they will pay his family a couple $1 million, for instance. Then he only makes the first payment, then he dies. So what did he do so that his family deserved the $2 million? This is an example. Another is the opposite. This is gharar. This is confusion. And the Nabi ﷺ prohibited us from dealing with al-gharar. Any confusion in selling or any business transaction makes the business transaction void or invalid.
So it has to be clear what you're buying.
It has to be clear what you're buying, and the value of what you're buying, and the price of what you're paying, and so forth. The other case is when somebody keeps paying for 10 years, then he was late for 1 or 2 payments, so they void his contract, and he got in a car accident or a collision and he died. What happened to the payments of the past 10 years? Gone with the wind. This is similar to gambling. You're buying something which you don't know when will it happen and how much the value of what you get. In addition to this, money will be deposited in the bank, is not to do anything but to collect riba and interest on it. As far as those who are living in countries where there is no Islamic insurance, such as the social insurance, groups which they have monthly subscription to provide, for instance, for the physicians, the pharmacists, the dentists, the engineers. They have a group to support those who get sick of them, those who get married, those who have a death accident, or whatever. This is perfectly fine, because whatever you're paying, that's called cooperation. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَتَعَاوَنُوا, and cooperate with one another. وَتَعَاوَنُوا عَلَى الْبِرِّ وَالتَّقْوَى وَلَا تَعَاوَنُوا عَلَى الْإِثْمِ وَالْعُدْوَانِ. But the commercial insurance, according to the very vast majority of the scholars, the contemporary scholars or the scholars who came before, is haram due to the previous reasons I mentioned. But those who